So I've decided to clone Google's homepage but with a dark mode feature because I like anything that has a dark mode feature, and this was all done with using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I'm going to show you my process of going through and creating this clone page. Alright, so I'm in VS Code, and here I have the homepage .html, and here is my styles, my CSS file, and I have my JavaScript file right here. So I'm just gonna go through these code and show you what I did and how to pretty much get this is my clone page, the Google's clone page right here. This is just for the home page. I didn't do any advanced stuff, such like, if I type, search something and it won't search it. This is just for the home page only. And so we're just gonna go through with the HTML file first. So I created a doc type HTML, and then here I added the languages in English. I added my head section. You don't have to worry about these too much. The title of the homepage is Google, and so you'll see title Google. This will appear up here, and it'll appear here in this tab right here, Google. And then these two lines are mainly for the this Google logo up top here in the tab. I know for the Google's homepage, it's more of a circular shape, and this one is in square. It's a square shape. It doesn't really matter. You can put whatever shape you want, but that's just to show you can put an image right there next to Google, the title. And I also referenced to a style sheet right here. Here you want to put your the link to your CSS file so that you get these color features. So I created a body right here. I created a navigation section with class main nav. And I just want to note that these code are not perfect. I'm sure you can make it much more easier and shorter, but this is just how I did it, and I'm not a perfect programmer, so this is just I just wanted to do this for the fun of it. But so yeah, I created a class called main left nav. So pretty much this section right here, I just wanted to get the about and store up top here, because that's what the Google homepage has, and so that's what I did. And then for the right side, this is where I got the Gmail, the images, Search Lab, Google Apps, Google account. That's pretty much this over here on this side. And you have to add your pictures, your image right here, image source. You just put the image of, for example, profile. I just added the profile picture right here. You can just find that on Google, online. And then obviously you have to make sure the size is correct. I just did 25 by 25. So that's pretty much all. And then, okay, so this part is for the switch. This is for the dark mode, toggling the dark mode right here, this button right here. I will get to that in a bit. So I'll come back to this section. That's mainly for the dark mode feature. Next, I created a section class called Google. This is so this right here, this section is mainly for the Google logo right here. So to create that, I included the image, which is the Google logo right here. In case if the image doesn't show up, it'll show up the name. So this is pretty much the alternative. in case the image does not show up, so it's just Google. And then I just added the width and height. And I'm not sure if that's like the correct size, but it looks like it, so oh well. And then next I created a class bar. So this section is mainly going to be, the class bar is mainly going to be this part right here. We have the magnifying glass right here, the search bar right here, the microphone right here, and this camera right here. So here I created a class called magnifying glass. These classes will they're gonna be very important when you wanna they're gonna be very important for your CSS file. So source is gonna be the image, magnifying glass. That's how you get the image. You just put download an image of a magnifying glass and make sure to put it in your folder, and then obviously put the link here, and then the title. Same goes for search bar. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And the camera, and I'll show you how you can get the the magnifying glass to be on the left, and then the microphone, this camera, to be on the right. That one did take some time to figure it out. Again, I'm quite new to this, so this is a fun first project. So next one, I created a class called buttons. So this section right here is mainly for the Google search button right here, and then the I'm feeling lucky button right here. So I just created two different buttons, one called Google search and then one called I'm feeling lucky. And so that's pretty much it for the body section. And then next I created a footer section. So this is going to be mainly for the bottom down here, this section right here, the advertising, business, how search works, our third decade of climate action, join us, and then the privacy term settings. So again, this is pretty much similar to the code up top or above. I created a bottom left nav, so that's going to be for the advertising, business, how search works. And then in the middle, I created a sustainability class that is pretty much for the that says our third decade of climate action, join us. And then on the right side, it's going to be the privacy term settings. So and then right here is a script. This is going to be, I pretty much reference the JavaScript that I will use so that all these will work in dark mode. So you just write your script, put your script here. We'll reference it actually, and that's pretty much it for the HTML file. I mean, without the CSS and JavaScript, this is pretty much boring. There's not much. Now for the CSS, this is where you can decorate your page, make it look nice. So the root of this page will be, the text will be all black. You can kind of see it right here. The text here are black, even down here. The background of this page is white. Of course, you can see the background here is white. And on here, the body, which is pretty much what I showed you right here, the body right here. So pretty much everything here, besides the footer. The body will have, let's see, a height of 100%, margin 0, display flex. I'm not really going to explain too much on this, but yeah, that's for the body. And then for the header, we have a padding of 5 pixels. Background color is pretty much the background color. And then the main nav. So this is how I get the this left nav section right here to be on the left, and then the right nav to be on the right. And then for the Google logo, I just did, I made sure it's centered. That's because that's what you want. You don't want it to be to the left or to the right, so it's centered. And then the bar, search bar, this part was a little bit tricky to figure it out. Just want to make sure you create a border radius. And then let's see what else. So yeah, there's not really a lot. I think I'll post this on my GitHub so you guys can check it out and play around with it. And then for the footer, there's not much difference. The background colors is white. And then yeah, the navigation for the left for the bottom, for the footer actually, but yeah. It should be on the left and then on the right. Again, these code aren't really perfect. It was just pretty much me like just playing around and see what if I can get it to look like Google's homepage, and I think I did okay. And then okay, let's see what else. Okay, here we go to the dark mode. The dark mode, obviously, when you click the dark mode in here, I'm going to click the button or toggle it. So this is what it looks like in dark mode. It's not perfect. Some things I want to change is obviously I want to change this magnifying glass to be white, so it blends in like these one right here. Right now it's just like the background's white, right? So obviously this is not perfect. And up here as well, this I forgot what this one was. Apps, I believe, search apps. I don't know, but I kind of would like this to be just all white, and then the background is black, so it blends in like this, the search labs and the Google profile image. And then but other than that, I think it looks okay. I do like how it's like highlighted here. This like glowing search bar is like glowing. It's pretty nice. I kind of do wish this our third decade, this part right here is kind of more centered. It looks like it's leaning a little bit to the right. But other than that, it doesn't look too bad. And this is what my JavaScript is. Yeah, this is just to check if dark mode is already set, and then what happens if you toggle the switch, and it should you should get the body, the header, the footer, all that to be in dark mode. And then you obviously have to make sure it is in dark mode in your CSS by changing the background color to black and then your text to white. And then also make sure to change your images as well, because if not, then these images will be, there's gonna be like just white background. I mean, and then the whole thing's gonna be black, but for example, your Google page is gonna be white. Everything, this profile picture is gonna be white as well. It won't look great, so I decided to change the image when you toggle the switch. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. Again, I'll post this on GitHub so you can see if you want to like use this as a reference or play around with it, or maybe even improve the code. But yeah, well, thank you guys for watching, and this is my Google homepage. It's not the best, but it's those work, so that's nice. But yeah, other than that, thank you, and yeah, I'll see you next time.